to the Metal Godlike songs, I suppose. Thank you very much, Kazran, for that. Audio Fidelity, Derek Miller, Eric blah, 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 and some Marcus guy. I haven't heard of these guys. At least they're not celebrities who have died on me. So that's one thing that's notable. Hello to you, Eronius. Eronius. You're with us on the chat as well. Thank you very much for listening in and stuff like that. So, well, what can I say? There are many great metalish remixes everywhere. On Amiga remix and RKO and in this case Overclocked remix. And did I mention before that I was a post whore on the Overclocked remix about 10 years ago, or actually more than 10 years ago? Yes, I had well over 4,000 posts and took great pride in that. We even formed our... well, I wasn't the founder, I was only a member, but I was one of the initial 5 or 10 people who founded, you might say, the official Overclocked Remix Post Whore Society. You may laugh at it as you may, but anyway, it was quite hilarious because the site's moderators, the mods, they wanted to purge our post-whoring ways over and over. They did like 3 or 4 purges every year. And I was active in that society as a post whore for about like 2 years, I believe. And yeah, accumulated well over 4,000 posts. I took great pride in that, and I even changed the damn signature picture monthly just to like be a nerd, I suppose. Kind of nerdy. Commodore Old Fart made a picture for me. Oh, that's sweet. Just check it out. Hope it's not a virus. Let's see. It's nobody exists on purpose. Okay. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody gonna die. Come have a beer. Ah, that's awesome. Great stuff. That is exactly how I feel. Yeah. Right at the heart, man. But it's just that I cannot have the first beer until the last hour, yeah. So I'm just gonna have to wait 45-ish something minutes, and then I'll crack open a beer. And it's mostly for my own sake, but I suspect perhaps even yours. So anyway, once again, Kazrain, thank you for the extremely surprising request. It isn't the only one that I suspected would be a non-metal tune, but happened to be. Going right on to the next one, it's Taya. So hello to you over there, Taya, in Thailand. No, I'm just kidding. You're from Slovenia, aren't you? We met at the gathering a couple of years ago. So, Taya, hello. Can I have some Lagerfeld R-Type, please? Thanks.
Moving out.
Of course you can. It's been downloaded ages ago, so it's in the right folder. It's called the Doppelganger Summer Remix. You know, the one that Balls usually makes fun of when we say it's not the R-Type, it's the boss type. Oh yeah, when we shave the galaxy for all humanity. Here we go. Yeah, and just as a side note, right after this one, I have to, well, bring on the bad news about the celeb deaths and stuff, because otherwise I'll just forget about it. I'll get on to the celebs right after this one, but anyway, thank you Taya for this very uplifting tune.
One man and his ship on a mission to save the galaxy. R-Type.
Right. That was a Lagerfeld with R-Type, a Doppelganger summer remix. Oh, we used to make jokes about that when Boz... there was a binge when Boz and perhaps other DJs as well used to play that song a lot because, well, I've been listening to Slay Radio for like, I don't know, what is it, 10, 11 years time? About now, I think. 10, 12 maybe years even. And this one has been around, I hope I'm not lying to you people, I'll just check it out, I'll just do that. That would be the easiest way to get rid of any kind of confusion. Oops, excuse me. Can't even type anymore. Lagerfeld is the one, isn't it? And it, well, I wasn't lying actually, because the tune came out in 2004 and well into 2017 now. So yeah, it has been out, the tune has been out for a little more than 12 years, so I wasn't lying. That would mean that the water hasn't made me drunk yet. Water makes you drunk? Cracks, are you on... Well, I don't know what I'm on. I hope it's nothing dangerous. Anyway, Commodore Old Fart says, Grandpa Rick is a super smart scientist who is also an alcoholic. There you go. Even alcoholics can be smart.
Competition begins.
And his favorite, my favorite catchphrase from the show is when Grandpa Rick does something awesome and he walks away saying, I gotta take a shit. Now we're into Dumper territory. Yeah, and speaking of Dumper, is he here? I believe that... yes, he's here. Well, at least he's on the chat. I haven't seen him request anything. He's usually on when Stray Cat Scratch is doing a Twitch, which he does daily, by the way. Highly suggest that you go listen to... he's called Stray Cat Scratch, and he's on Twitch, and he does shows... mainly on FPSs, but that is sometimes adventure games. Swedish time, you would have to be kind of a night owl to follow this guy, because he lives on the east coast of the US, so it differs 6 times the timeline. That would be 6 hours in our timeline, yes. So anyway, well, without further ado, now that I've done that shameless promotion, and now we're on to Taya and her wonderful request. Excuse me, that was. I just played it. So, Lagerfeld R-Type Doppelganger Summer Remix is what we just heard. So, that was Taya's request. I just got the names mixed up. I haven't tagged up. Let's see, I haven't tagged up much of the other forthcoming ones, so I think I'm just gonna play something of my own until then. There are like 6 or 7 of them. A few of them which I can play straight away, but I'm afraid I'm gonna just have to play something of my own. Might I change the bed for a little bit, because once in a while we'll have to get out of the hotel room of Nuntanit Island and walk straight into the Largo territories, yes, of Monkey Island. Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2. 2 of the games that were actually remade to suit my tastes. And one of my friends as well. And I hope he's listening. He's also named Daniel, by the way. And I hope that he's doing well. He's also living, well, in the fair proximity to mine, perhaps 300 kilometers away, something like that. And I hope he's listening in, because I know he loves anything that has to do with Monkey Island. This would be the Largo theme. Well, anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what tune I'm going to play, because I haven't tagged or downloaded any of them. The ones that you requested, so the second bunch, yeah. I've gone into those, so fortunately I have a folder which I put today's date in, where I store the one tunes that I really think should have further recognition. And I was playing a Martin Dodd tune earlier, wasn't I? Yes, I was. I'm just trying to find this thing. Yeah, no, I put it in the other one. Oh yes, you see, I've got a background music folder and I've got a request music folder. I sort them out like that. It's kind of crappy design, I know. But I did request this one on the BBKB and it wasn't played, so I think I'm gonna just play this one right now. Instead, it's very short, it's less than 4 minutes long, and then I will start tagging your upcoming and present requests. So, bear with me. This is another Martin Dodd one. It's from the RKO. It's fairly new. It came out just weeks ago. It's called Stormbringer Quasi-Classical.